Hey y'all, Bay here, bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and today I would like to talk about the new maintenance, what's inside the update that they brought yesterday. And I already done a video in Japanese, and I received many comments saying what's in the maintenance, what are you talking about? So yeah, I decided to do this English version. And before I go on to the update, I would like to first talk about the dream pod that's coming up together with this maintenance from Friday 27th. So in this dream pod, the main new characters inside will be the Italian national team characters, who are Hernandez and Gentile. And I think for some of you who are lacking goalkeeper, a strong goalkeeper, this might be a very good occasion for you to get it, because how they described this dream pot will be is it'll cost you dream balls, unlike what's going on now, right? Where you were able to pull the dream pot with the special tickets which you could collect from going around the thing, the event. But unlike this one, the new one that's coming will cost you dream balls, but I assume because it'll cost you money, it means they'll bring you something strong. Yeah, so I think this Zeno Hernandez especially will be a decent or above goalkeeper. This is my personal perspective, or assumption. And if how I am guessing is right, like I said, it might be a savior for those who are lacking goalkeeper, because unlike normal transfers, because it's a dream pot, right? The more you pull, what's inside will decrease, and at the end of the day, you'll be able to empty the pot, which means there is a guarantee that you'll be able to get this Zeno at the end. Even if you're super unlucky, you'll be able to get it if you empty the pot, right? And what's gonna be important is how many characters will be in this pot. And last time when they did a dream pot once, there was 30, and first prize was SSR. But what's different from what's gonna happen this Friday was they used this system with this question mark as a first prize, where you randomly get one of the 6 characters that Clap selected to put in the pot. So which means even though you get a question mark first prize, you still had to clear this 1 out of 6 probability in order for you to get what you're aiming for. And if you fail to get what you aim for, you had to reset the pot again, which means you have to challenge this 1 out of 6 again, over and over, until you get what you want, right? But unlike what happened last time, this time what it said in the announcement was that they won't use that question mark system, and yeah, every character will have the exact same probability as the others, so which means you have a fair probability. So if you're lucky, you might be able to get it at the first pull, but even if you're unlucky, if you empty the pot, you'll eventually be able to get everything. So what's going to be important is what's inside, how many are inside the pot. Yeah, so let's say if it's 30 and there's Gentile and Zeno inside, right? That means you'll have like a 6% each, right, at the very first pull. But when the numbers of what's inside it decreases, you'll have a better chance every time you pull. But yeah, so if there's only 30, you need 5 dream balls to pull 1. That means you need 5 times 30, which means 150 dream balls, and you'll have a guarantee to get this Zeno. So yeah, please do determine by looking at how many is inside the pot. And if it's like low as like 30 or I don't know, like maybe 60 maximum, I would say I would recommend for those who are lacking goalkeeper to go for that. Well, of course, you know, it really depends your budget. It depends on how much budget you could spend on this, but yeah, I think it's worth pulling if what's inside is not that much. And of course, if the Zeno is strong. Yeah. So that's about the dream pot. And my assumption is this Zeno can't be that weak, because as I said, it will cost users to get this, unlike the dream pot ticket one. because even with the ticket ones, the Swedish characters, they're pretty decent, right? I know that there's limitation that you need 4 Swedish characters to get the boost, but still, you know, it's pretty decent. And since this time it will cost you, I think it's gonna be stronger than decent. And because there will be Gentile and Zeno as a main character inside the pot, I have the feeling that the passive of these characters will be combination Gentile for Zeno and combination Zeno for Gentile, because by doing that, Club will be able to make us feel that we want to pull both, which means we want to go further even if we get one of the two, right? Yeah, so I think that is how they will do it, because at the moment, with the past Gentile or Zeno, let's say the skill, well, passive is how I guess, right? If I, for example, get the Zeno in like a 10 pull, normally if the passive is something different, I'll just quit right there. But if it says combination Gentile, it makes me want to feel that I want to go further, because I have old Gentile, but they're not that strong anymore, right? Although the red one has a good passive. I think today, after the first event, all the new characters, compared to these, I think Gentile is not as good anymore. But if they put something better here, and with this passive that I'm guessing, then that will make me want to empty the pot, or at least pull until I get both of them. So I personally feel that that's how they'll do it. Yeah. Okay, so moving forward to the new update, and finally they're doing some update on the game system. And I think this is going to be incredible, especially the first one. It says GK now picks up the ball in the penalty area. What this means, well, I think, you know, this is lacking info, but in the Japanese version it said if a ball is passed to a penalty area where there's no one around, goalkeeper will come and pick it up, which means you'll now no longer will be able to pass the ball to a penalty area and make your forward run to the ball and pick it up and shoot the ball inside the penalty free. Yeah, which I think is good, because I don't think that was what Club was aiming to do. It's like a bug hole which we users found and use as a technique now, and it's a technique, and it wasn't prohibited or anything. But with that technique, I think it was too tough for the goalies to defend their goals. So by adding this new system, people will now no longer will have to be afraid of that technique, and will be able to use more of the offensive formation, you know, where you bring the characters up more. And yeah, so I think it's better. And now in order for you to bring the ball up to the penalty area, you'll have to pass directly to a character, or use like a 1-2 to bring the ball forward yourself, which is good, I think. Yeah, that's coming. And also they will improve AI behavior in auto mode, which is like what it says below. So corrected so that players with distance special shots make shots farther from the goal, which means up until this maintenance update, for when characters like Santana or Rivolo, who has a distance shot, when they receive the ball in like midfield, they never shot, right? As if they didn't have this distance shot. But now with this update, they will sometimes. I don't know if they will all the time. I don't know how much they'll do this, but yeah, they will make this update, and characters will now, AI will now shoot from distance for those who have these kind of shots. And also they corrected so that players using stamina are less frequently the target of passes. what? This English is messed up, isn't it? So what it says here, because I read the Japanese version, is that AI will not pass to team members that have low stamina. Well, they might still, but there will be less chance of AI to pass to those characters who have low stamina, who can't do shit. Yeah, so which is good, because that is messed up. Normally, users don't do that, right? So that's good. And it says they also do other improvements. I don't know what. And enhancement item for training can now be selected automatically. Okay. And tapping the notification shared play recruiting now moves you directly to the joining screen. Okay, good. Finally. That wasn't on the Japanese version. Yeah, that's good. I've always wanted that, it's really annoying that when you see the the notification of someone sharing here, you had to go down, several steps, sorry, to reach the share, to enter the share. But now I guess you get to tap here. Yeah, that's good. And yeah, other stuff, and also club ranking, and team list have been added to the profile screen. Okay, so that's about it. Let's really hope that the Xeno will be really good, and also let's hope that there's not gonna be so many characters inside the pod, so that it's gonna be decent probabilities. And look forward to this update. Yeah. And still, don't forget that from July 31st, there's going to be Super Dream Fest as probably the final transfer event of the first time. So let's keep that in mind and determine which to go for. Is it the ongoing transfer, or is it the Xeno Dream Pod transfer, or is it should we wait till the Super Dream Fest? Yeah. So I hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe for those who haven't yet. Hit the like button to support me, and stay tuned for my next video. Thanks for watching, and bye.